sometimes we do need to get away from the built environment. We need to get into an environment that's different, that we haven't constructed, that allows us to think of something else apart from ourselves. The Yarra offers that opportunity, and it offers that really close to the centre of the city.
The Yarra River is very special both to me and to everybody. It's the water source. Whatever crap goes down Yarra River goes into Port Phillip Bay, so it affects the wider population of Victoria, not just me. We have to consider the effects of everything we do all the way downstream and out into the bay.
I ended up living in Kew, very close to the river, and I rode my bike to work, and the safest way was to ride along the paths along the river. And it suddenly dawned on me what an incredible space this was. It's quiet and lovely and relaxing, but it's symbolic of things and useful in so many other ways. It's a meditation in a way, at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day.
We don't really need to have any irrigation. The roots can go down 15 metres or more, so I'm sure they tap into the water level, the water table, which is attributable to the Yarra. When people do come down here and visit the vineyard, it's such a beautiful spot. People just can't believe that they're only 4 k's from the city.
My Yarra River story deepened significantly when in 2003 I walked the length of the Yarra River from the sea to the source. This might look like forest, but it's cultural landscape, it's a foodscape. It's deep in the hearts of people who've walked these waves for thousands upon thousands of years.
I'd often be taken down to the Yarra in the evening by my father's three brothers, and we'd go down there to go swimming, and they'd go down there to treat the Yarra as a shower after work. Probably just waist high for them, but a little deep for myself. And they taught me how to swim, and it was just one of those family memories that you're always, I'm lucky enough to be able to remember.
The Yarra River for me is the true place that I can get some peace. There's a beautiful feeling when you're out there. It's certainly calming, and you can be out in the middle of the waterway and forget that you're actually in the CBD.
Yeah, so look, I think Arbury's a pretty unique venue in the fact that we've got 150 metres along the Yarra River. It's somewhere where you can really get away and really enjoy yourself, and it is quite calming and relaxing. And there's not really anything else like this in the city. It's an amazing river in the heart of the city, which is for everyone to enjoy.
So we run an education group that teaches children and the community about platypus, and the Yarra is the perfect location for that. We have a really healthy population of platypus in the Yarra and in quite a lot of the tributaries that come in as well. It's really great to tell people about a creature that is just on their doorstep or just a few minutes away down the river. And it's really lovely because we get platypus all the way from top of Warburton all the way down. I've even heard about them being through Warrandyte, through Kew, and even down outside in front of the Hamer Hall in the South Bank.
We looked into getting inflatable boats and sailing down the Yarra. In 2016 we had our first big public event for Inflatable Regatta, which was 560 people. There's a huge interest in the Yarra from people in Melbourne, in different ways of experiencing it, but in a diverse sort of range of ways, and something that is much more accessible than belonging to a club or paying a lot of money or having to do a lot of organisation.
The Yarra is special to me because I think it just gives so much to the community and what it does, and for all of Melburnians. There's over 1,000 licence holders on the Yarra River catchment upstream at this point that rely on this sort of source of water for their livelihood. And those businesses, drive a whole lot of other businesses behind it. Agriculture and horticulture in the Yarra Valley is worth over $600 million per annum. That's the lifeblood of this community.
My family and I, we drive over to our secret spot at the Yarra, and we bring lilos and our boogie boards and a picnic. We always pack a picnic, and we put our lilos in and our boogie boards, and we drift and just look at the sun, enjoy the space, listen to nature, be in nature, and just float.
I like fishes in the Yarra. And if people throw the rubbish into the sea, the shark might get sick. I think they could just start working to pick up that rubbish.
And then once it got dark, the eels had come out. And one time I was probably about, 10, and I've got this bite and I'm reeling, and I'm saying, Dad, he's going, you'll be right. The rod's bent over like this. My golly, when the eel came out, it was round like this and about 3 foot long. It's like everybody came to help.
We actually need the river. We need the river to be healthy, for us to be healthy. And we need to then give back to the river. And we can give back to the river by protecting it. We build up a kind of integrated understanding of the river, and then we share that with the community. And that's quite a powerful thing, because we often know a lot about this and a lot about that, but we don't know how this and that fit together to build a whole story. So we tell the river's story. It's our job to tell the river's story.